Good day, fam. Back at it. 30-day live video challenge, day 8. We're still here. I just made a post up above. I've been working on a piece, which I just published, and I'm focusing on doing my content work in the morning. So, post followed right by a video on the topic of the post. I'll elaborate. I'll go into. I'll touch a bit on the post I just made above in relationship to porn and its relationship to our power, right? So what is power, right? Power to me is something that I experience, something that I embody or don't. For me, when I'm in my power, right, just to kind of give you a context for like, what does it even mean to talk about power? I feel strong, I feel confident, I feel powerful, right? I feel clear, I feel effective. It's easy to get into momentum. I'm ready to get things done, right? I'm like a force of nature, right? I'm grounded, I'm centered in my power. When I'm not, I'm weak, my mind is foggy, unclear, right? I'm not taking power, I'm not taking strong action, I don't have the certainty, right? Being in power, not being in power. How does that idea even resonate with you? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Do you have any experience around this idea of power and what that might mean for you? Days when you're just on and days when you're off, right? So, got a car coming. So, 3 ways.
I heard a guitar playing next door.
Who's that?
When I left work,
Oh yeah?
I thought I heard a guitar.
Not me. All right. Anywho. So how does porn affect this, right? How does porn affect this? I found for me that porn absolutely does affect my sense of power, my sense of self-confidence, my sense of self-esteem, right? The way I'm showing up in the world. And through my own work and my own experimentation, and then the work that we do over in the Making Peace with Porn community and the Porn to Purpose coaching community, the Liberation Boot Camp, etc., I've identified 3 specific ways that porn does affect our power that might not be readily obvious or readily apparent. I think a lot of people are slow to make the change around porn because they don't always connect the dots right away. You don't always kind of see the correlation. But here are a couple ways in which porn does affect our power, right? And maybe some stuff that you might not readily see right on the surface. Number 1, porn obviously creates a very clear and obvious energetic drain, right? When we are ejaculating regularly, right, through masturbation, like some guys that we work with come to us and they're masturbating several times a day, right? Well, you know that reset period that is required after sex oftentimes, like, you know, a guy oftentimes after he ejaculates, it's time for a rest, right? Well, imagine doing that to yourself several times a day or several times a week. There's like this inherent energetic tax or toll or drain that occurs, right? Whenever we're regularly releasing that seed, right? It's like the same reason that they tell a boxer not to have sex before a fight, because there's a rest period that's required. There's like that's like our life force energy, right? So there's an energetic drain that occurs after ejaculation, and when we're just doing that regularly, like several times a day, several times a week, we're just energetically, we can feel that toll. It takes us out of our power, right? Number 2, for some of us, not all of us, okay, I don't take a straight line approach to this and say porn is wrong for everybody. What I do say is that for some people, porn is unhealthy and toxic, right? I know it was for me. Right? It's out of alignment. Some people are able to maintain a healthy relationship with it. Not myself, not a lot of the brothers that I work with and the brothers in our community. So that would mean it's out of integrity. It's out of alignment with our higher knowing, right? Out of alignment with our conscience. So, that being said, whenever we're out of alignment with our conscience, when we're out of alignment with our higher knowing, when we're out of alignment with the voice, there's a voice inside all of us, right? When we don't listen to that voice, there's an energetic toll, there's an energetic tax, there's an energetic drain, right? An example I use is being in a relationship too long that you know is not right for you. There's a toll there. There's the tax there. It's like it drains its life, your life force energy. You don't have the energy to oftentimes even get out of bed. The ambition. So being out of integrity, oftentimes porn is out of integrity, right? For some of us, being out of integrity long-term drains our energy, drains us energetically. It's an energetic tax, an energetic drag that occurs, okay? Number 2, it affects our sense of integrity. Being out of integrity affects our sense of power. Number 3, it affects our sense of self-confidence, right? Many of us, and our sense of self-esteem, for many of us, porn induces these feelings of shame, guilt, regret, remorse. It's something that a lot of men desire to quit but are unable to quit. Whenever we can't honor our commitments, right? Whenever we don't honor our word to ourselves, whenever we can't honor our agreements with ourselves, we lose our sense of self-respect, our sense of self-confidence, right? We're proving to ourselves that we can't honor our word, right? We want to quit, we desire to quit, but we're unable to, right? It affects our sense of self-confidence and our sense of self-esteem. And when we're not experiencing a strong sense of self-confidence or a strong sense of self-esteem, we're not in power. And when we're doing things, engaging regularly in porn, masturbation, and creating, right, those feelings, inducing those feelings of guilt, shame, regret, remorse, all fear-based emotions, being in fear affects our sense of self-confidence, right? When we're not confident, we're out of our power, right? Powerful, right? If we're not confident, we're not powerful. Right? If we're not feeling powerful, oftentimes we're not feeling very confident either. So that's it. 3 ways porn affects our sense of self-confidence and self-esteem. I mean, our sense of power, rather. Number 1, the straight energetic tax, the toll, the drain that occurs. Right? Number 2, affecting our sense of integrity. Number 3, affecting our sense of self-confidence, self-esteem, all which affect our sense of energy and our sense of confidence, okay? We'd love to hear your thoughts on this down below. 30-day live video challenge day number 8. Thanks for tuning in on this video. Peace and love to whoever you are. We'll see you soon. We are noble men. Bye-bye.